The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
You mean in your mouth?
Welcome to episode 832 of the Whiskey Brothers podcast. We are here.
832?
Y'all have done every Houston area code.
Now we have.
For a fucking episode.
We've cleared them. 713-832-281 and whatever that 346.
And 346.
Yeah, we
Y'all
got them
done
all.
every-
We've knocked through Beaumont
Wow.
and 409. Matter of fact, we may be out of area code. Somebody's in the 900s, but we've almost gotten them all.
God damn.
In 400 years, you will literally be doing Mike Jones's phone number.
Welcome to episode 832.
8675309. This one goes out to Jenny.
A lot has gone on in on the break. Some of you guys were fortunate enough to catch it. If you follow along with our live feed, you would know. We're joined by Grady Pruitt. He was on earlier this week, and we're happy to have him back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're pouring shots. Man, this bottle of Strandy's is
why are you pouring
almost
that, Trey?
dead.
Hey, Trey, why are you pouring that? Trey, guess what?
What's up, fam?
Earlier this week, you know what I did?
What did you do, Rob?
I took angel food cake, cut off a piece,
Yeah.
and you could toast it in a toaster oven.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you take a piece of angel food cake and you put it in the
Is
toaster.
this that monstrosity you posted on Facebook?
Yes, it is. And
Okay,
you
Rob.
toast it, and it comes. You can toast angel food
Okay,
cake
well,
and
where-
then slather it with butter. You're fucking welcome. You're welcome.
Have you made French toast out of angel food cake?
Ooh, I'll do that tomorrow. I bet you I can. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, you can.
So wait, angel food cake is
Ooh.
enlighten me for the folks who don't know
It's
what
a very
angel food
sponge
cake is.
cake.
Angel
It's spongy.
food cake.
Here's what I like about
Sounds like what you, what priests lure little boys with.
this. I got some angel food cake for you.
Angel food cake?
I've been watching, Rob.
Now show me that bunghole.
I've been watching, and this is gonna sound so out of character for me. On Netflix, they have the Great British Baking Show, and Rob, I'm addicted.
Oh, Lord.
No, listen, Trey, listen to me.
They're cooking with accents.
Yes,
cannot-
they're cooking with that. But Trey, you've never
Literally,
seen
that, little, that brand called Accent. That's what they cook with.
like knock off Miss Dash. You've never seen anything like it. It's the most. They're
Yeah.
the most.
It's great.
There's no villains. When someone gets in, it's incredible. When someone gets kicked off the show, they all hug one another, and when someone has a disaster where they almost drop, they fucking come help one another.
Oh, golly, we have to part ways.
It is every.
I'm afraid your souffle did not come up to snuff.
It is the
I know,
happiest thing.
Such a bummer, mate.
Yes, this is an old lady who this is scrummy.
Scrummy.
Bro, it makes me so happy. And after a day full of American Facebook, I come home and I plant myself on this couch and I watch Happy Brits.
Yeah.
Get in my fucking arm.
I just have a problem with overseas whites judging food. I'm just
You know,
saying.
the British are not the best at food.
And
I'll give
yeah,
you that.
that's, and that's
But
all-
they can fuck up sweets, though.
All
They
whites
they can get around with sweets.
Were originally overseas whites. We're technically the overseas
for
whites.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But there's a different
Well,
kind of.
he's the overseas black, so I mean.
Yeah, really, nobody here knew how to make anything.
We don't have any Cherokees on
No,
this fucking show.
Literally, unless
All
it's
right?
just a show about corn.
We got rid of them.
No Navajos on the Whiskey Brothers.
Well, we told them we were going to help them make a better show.
No, I understand what you mean, but they don't, you know, they don't like the whites over here.
Trey, you
That
gotta
was
watch-
that big scene in Django when he went fucking ape shit. And they was sitting there ruining his fucking culture.
No.
He just listened to that lady play fucking Beethoven, ruining it, and he just stood up and was like, fuck it, I'm finna die on this hill. He had to look at these fucking raggedy ass Tennessee, weird ass European people. Cause that's how they all sound like that dandy Southern shit, where they're all dainty and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess a hill, that fucking whatever the fuck. I own a couple of negras here. That fuck, you know how they fucking sound. They got fucking
Let me tell
barbecue
you, you
sauce in
come
their
all the way
mustaches.
over here
He's
to
doing
buy
it.
this young colored fella.
Yeah.
Now, hold up a second. I do believe that I raised my hand with a bid before you did, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Lest we come to fisticuffs, I have you know my hands are registered with the Department of Taxation and Representation as weapons that are lethal.
No ass whooping without representation.
Yes, I take it you'll have no guff with me, and I'll take the young Negro.
I shall take my leave.
Yes,
sir.
yeah, they sound like that, and the only thing they really kept from the European culture is the fucked up teeth. That's the only thing that they kept. Yeah, so
well, now this is a good amount of southern
black.
cooking and tobacco.
yeah.
We having a good bit of fun right now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the English can fuck up. They don't fuck around with the sweets, man. They do good sweets.
They
can't
good.
cook anything
the
else.
same motherfuckers that make scones.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can't
That
make,
hard
they can't make
brick-ass
anything else.
shit.
All other British cuisine is garbage, but they can do the sweets pretty well. I'll give them that.
They do. They cook with stuff
It's
like
the opposite of Mexican food.
what's treacle? Treacle. It's like a sugary British thing.
Sure.
That's you're the
Like
you're the
Mexican
chef.
food is delicious. Mexican candy is garbage. Except for flan. Flan's good.
And
I like
chiclets?
flan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
and sopapillas.
See, that's not
Yeah,
really
I don't
that's
think
not really Mexican.
Sopapilla, motherfucker.
That's a Texas thing that they kind of called.
Rob,
Yeah, I'm just
are
saying.
you making that up?
I'm just saying.
Sopapillas aren't Mexican.
I do not believe
I
they're-
will let you name this episode anything you want to if sopapillas aren't Mexican.
I think those are indigenous to Pancho's restaurant.
Trey thinks hands are that come. They
I
did.
don't know that sopapilla.
What are
is
you
indigenous.
basing that on? I don't.
I
I
just
just,
don't think it is.
Hold on, let me just interject. I don't think that anymore.
okay, that's cool. All
I
right.
thought that until y'all proved me wrong.
Okay, cool.
Now I don't think that.
What do you think about sopapillas?
the fuck is that?
Okay, exactly.
Sopapillas.
Sopapillas
Sopapillas are like they're like
Get them at Taco Bell. They can't possibly.
No.
Fucking. So what's a sopapilla? I don't know what that is.
is a Mexican puff pastry covered in cinnamon and honey.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dessert.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a dessert, and it's in them and flan. Mexican candy is garbage. I don't know what they do to
It's
their
made of
candy.
if you put coconut
Yeah,
in a
it's
hydraulic
coconut,
press.
but
I don't like Mexican desserts either.
Okay.
yeah, the flan is good,
They-
and the tres leches, I can get with the tres leche.
What? So outside of the candy, why can't
candy,
you
the
just say
candy.
Mexicans make bad candy?
They make bad. That's what I've been
and
saying.
it's probably not all bad.
It's
No,
all bad.
they're-
Yeah,
they're-
it's all bad.
No,
It's all bad.
they probably got
All
a
that
Trace
candy's bad.
Musketeers that is.
No,
Yeah.
Mexican dessert tastes like that's the only thing they stole from white people.
No.
They was like, "Fuck, we can't get the land. Let me get the recipe to y'all desserts."
no.
The bad shit too,
Sopapillas are Spanish, Rob.
like from Spain.
Did you look it up?
Oh, that shit.
Did you look it up?
God.
Did you look it up?
No, but our fans ring
That
in.
gross
Spanish.
fucking shit.
Okay, so it's not Mexican. There you go.
Italian cream pie. Bland. Tastes like white neck. It's just fucking.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It is.
You're right about that.
No, like
I don't like Italian. Italian
no, I
desserts.
don't know.
No, I don't play with the
Tiramisu?
I don't get
that
around tiramisu, man.
What?
It sounds good on paper, but when you bite into it, it's like
Anything
okay.
with limoncello added to
Nah,
it?
it's not all that, man.
Come
it
on.
ain't all that. I can't get around the.
Have you ever been to Italy? No.
No, I've never been.
No, you've been to an Olive Garden and a Carrabba's.
All
And you don't
right,
like
fuck you.
you don't like Italian
I'm
desserts.
telling you, I just don't like the way that's been presented to me. Maybe if I go over there and I get one, maybe I'll enjoy it.
Who makes good desserts aside from the Brits?
Yeah, the Brits do really well.
fuck out of here.
Man, it's hard to.
Treacle. See, they're ringing in.
And they dumbass clothes and shit.
partly
The
reflects.
You
dumbass
can't
clo-
cook that well when your clothes that tight.
What?
You just too. The British motherfuckers' clothes be tight. All the motherfuckers. That the Euro style literally means tight and short.
No, so here's
What?
here's the problem with style.
What you think you know?
The Europeans are grabbing what looks like. Here's the
Slay,
problem.
you can't even use your passport.
I know that is true. Nah, fuck off. God damn it. Listen.
You're me now.
Here's what's happening in
German chocolate cake. I don't know if it's actually German. But actually,
Probably not. It's probably
Definitely
Spanish.
chocolate.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening in Europe. Europe looks to America for its style. The problem is America tries to dress like Europe does. So you have this weird cyclical thing of people
Yeah.
dressing like
They
one
try to
another,
dress Western.
and the jeans just get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. It's them wearing what they
all
think
look-
America's wearing, and America's wearing what they think they're wearing, and it goes back and forth until your ankles don't have any blood.
They look terrible. They
I
look
agree.
like clothed hammers.
clothed hammers.
Just that you ever see the build of a hammer? It just looks kind of
Top heavy?
Put some fucking jeans on a
Like,
hammer.
just real skinny at the bottom,
yeah,
and then a lot of
heavy
heavy
So,
stuff up
so they
top.
walk like a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Scissor
scissor
The
build.
upside down scissors.
Yeah, an upside down scissors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I know is this: all these desserts y'all name just sounds like bad built foreign women. The names
built-
of all of it.
Treacle, tres leches, sopapilla.
Sopapilla, definitely. This bitch has 4 stomachs.
Which one would you have sex with?
She's got 7 necks. Ooh, I I'm gonna have to fuck that Italian cream pie.
Tiramisu.
See, like
yeah, you are.
Mexican food, they use chocolate in their savory shit.
Yes,
so they completely
mole.
it's all fucked up. It's all turned
Oh,
around.
yeah, you ate
it's
that
all,
shit.
It's all discombobulated.
I feel like tiramisu wants to fuck with candles.
Tiramisu.
Tiramisu definitely does yoga on Saturdays on a paddleboard.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Have you met my daughter tiramisu?
That's a. I'm trying to think of who else. Do the Russians have any good desserts?
They just
Fuck
They don't
no.
even-
Vodka.
yeah.
Like, what is food?
Borscht. I'm telling you, English, they make all the pies and the cakes and all that shit.
they
They don't fuck around.
Where
man.
you found this out at, Rob?
Multiple kinds of pastry. They're,
Yeah,
bro,
they got multiple pastries.
They
The
do.
French. The
the
French don't fuck
Every
around.
bakery you ever go to is full of French shit
Go ahead.
and British shit.
Yeah. What Betty Crocker from? That's a bet. All right.
The imagination of a.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The South.
I
That's
put
what-
Betty Crocker over all that bullshit.
Yeah, her and who's that? Paula Deen. They're all. They're
Dean.
I
all.
put all of them over
Sarah Lee.
these
Yeah.
bad
Nobody
built
doesn't
British
like Sarah
bitches.
Lee.
Ooey gooey butter cakes.
Yeah,
those
yeah,
ooey gooey-
yeah.
Oh, man, I found an ooey gooey. Have you ever had ooey gooey butter cake, fan?
No, Rob.
Oh,
Sounds
motherfucker.
like cum.
Oh, dude, it is. And I'll fucking slurp it up.
Oh, this was-
3 dicks at a time. Fuck yeah.
Rob and Sam used to
Sam
have-
and we would travel to Louisiana, and there was a little family mom and pop dessert maker, and they put it in one gas station on I-10 between Houston and fucking New Orleans. And we would stop there, because I'd stopped there and found it, and I said, Sam, we're stopping. He goes, man, come on, man, what the fuck? And we stopped, and he fucking jerked off to it, stuck it in his ass, married it, and he found the lady in Louisiana who makes it and went to her fucking house
Wow.
to buy the ooey gooey butter cake.
that you can only get in one gas station
Yeah.
in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
and they were
dedication.
we bought them out. We said we'll get 6 and cleaned them out. And he goes, I'm finding that lady. And next time he went to the fucking lady's house.
Showed back up
Called
with
her,
ooey gooeys.
I want all the ooey gooeys you got. She goes, I don't make those too often. Oh, yeah, make them more. Put a gun to her head and made her make 12.
Yeah, when Sam
damn.
shows up on your doorstep
Yeah.
and says, "Make me some ooey gooeys," you just walk right to the kitchen unquestionably
Yeah.
because he's scary.
Yeah.
Well, he goes, man, she thought I was your grandson. I talked to the lady for like an hour. She was great. She was great. And so he bought her out and me and Sam, we can't find him anymore. She's out of business. Think she died.
Probably.
Yeah, for making all that shit. That's why she
Yeah.
didn't make them that often.
She eating her own wares.
Like, bitch, you finna die today. You don't even know it.
She showed up with no feet.
yeah, absolutely. She's just sitting at home eating ooey gooey dough.
Yeah.
I mean, cultures that make great fucking desserts, they die young.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They die. Like,
Oh,
that's, yeah.
But with smiles on their faces.
Yeah.
You know what you don't hear a lot about? Okinawan desserts.
No, you don't.
Those people live forever.
There's not a lot of Japanese
Yeah.
desserts.
They're all 110.
Where the fuck
Yeah.
that's at?
Okinawa is off the coast of Japan.
the ooey gooey, man. It
It's
had
where the
like
oldest
peanut
people in
butter.
the world live.
It had like peanut butter and fucking this weird fucking cake construction to
I
it.
think I'd rather die at 57 with sugar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
No, they're living to like 110, 115 in
yeah.
in
They eat
Okinawa.
raw
heard
fish
of
and
these
stare at the
Japanese
sun, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Rice and sake.
Yeah, and they're radioactive.
And that
So that's what
that
preserves
helps. Is that what?
Yeah, they're preserved from all the radiation. Drop 2 bombs on them, and a fucking nuclear power plant exploded.
Those
So they
are-
got plenty of it over there.
Speaking of Japanese, me and Grady was talking about that earlier about about we think Japanese women that had to be the best woman ever because their culture is so nice and kind.
Uh-huh.
And the life expectancy that you're saying,
Very polite.
you'd almost have to like pump like you almost have to encourage her to be less submissive.
Japanese women are. I'm a fan. I'll just leave it there.
It's the ideal
Okay.
woman.
I'll leave
Whoa.
it there.
Whoa! Look at this.
I've never been with a Japanese woman before, but I admire.
You admire the thought of it?
Yeah, because I feel like chubby white women love phenomenally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
just
we talk-
do.
yeah.
Say fat women make good lovers. Is that what you're saying?
They are.
Yes, they
Here's
lo-
the thing.
Also, don't have a. I don't know.
This is gonna sound fucked up.
They love
but
us
this is an
fucked up.
honest thought, and I think dudes know what I'm talking about. If I go out, I love to go out with a hot girl. You know what I mean? Go to a bar. Go
But
to
you
a
like to go
restaurant.
home with a fat one?
Yes,
100%.
No.
Yes.
100%.
No.
100%.
Yes.
No.
Because fat women love as hard as they
They
eat.
appreciate.
I am.
That always makes them laugh.
Does this
But
make?
they do. They love as hard as they eat.
Does this make me completely shallow?
This is why you
Yeah,
have to
Slade.
get with a girl who used to be fat, but isn't, and now is hot.
Yeah.
yeah.
She still has all the tricks
Oh, that's
know?
ideal. That
Yeah.
would be ideal.
But it doesn't work the other way. If you used to be hot and then you got fat,
Fat
there's-
guys can't. Fat guys can't fuck for shit.
I can't visualize. Like I can't
Yeah.
squint and make you go back to that. And that's if that makes me superficial. But at some point, I have to be physically involved in this. And if you want me to be,
This all I'm saying. If you got 8 women you juggling, you need a fat one to just.
no,
To
because that's
just
like
help you-
16 women.
No,
That's-
you need a fat one. You thinking of size. You're going to need somebody to comfort your heart to reset you for the other 7.
I have friends who can cook for me.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. They just love better. They just love
Because
better.
they can't get out of bed, Trey.
All right, I don't know what
That's not
fat.
it.
We said chubby. You talking about some goddamn sofa built
it's-
bitches.
yeah, it's
and
not-
that
it's
is
not-
not what we say.
It's not my 600-pound life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
that bitch ain't loving. She's suffocating. Like she has no choice.
We'll come right back. I want to finish this conversation.
You're like, can I
I
get
don't.
from under your thigh, please?
inevitably get to something else. More Whiskey Brothers podcast, joined by Grady Pruitt in a moment.
Are you new to the Whiskey Brothers? Then check out the legendary first 400 episodes. Access the archives at praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back to the Whiskey Brothers
You can
podcast.
sit this one out, Rob.
That's fine.
Right. Trey's an asshole. We're also going to need an episode title. We're Trey Tutson, Rob Mungle. I'm Slade. Sam's not with us, but we are joined by our good friend Grady Pruitt. It is good to have you back. Now, here's the thing: we were talking about sex with large women, and I am not. I feel like in this day and age I'm not allowed to have standards, so that I choose.
You're a lucky guy. Me and Grady were talking about this. We were saying like, if you check our track record, you would be like, oh, you have a type. We're like, no, this is just who said yes.
Yeah.
Like I don't,
If
I'm
you check
not-
my track record, I have a type. It's not that type.
Yeah, I understand. And that's why I say you're very lucky. A lot
that's-
of guys just have a track record of this is who said yes.
Is that the?
It's hard to go for your type when you look like
You say most guys don't have choices? That is bullshit.
It's hard to develop a type.
You're funny, you're young, you're good looking. As long as you keep those sunglasses
This
on,
shit is
like,
all.
there is a.
This is, bro. I was like, I came up with a bit specifically to get a certain type of pussy, and all I did was make the women agree with me.
Says the married guy. What is the bit?
It's the bit about how I like white women, but they don't like me back.
Oh.
And at the end of the bit, they go like, "Yeah, you're right. I would never fucking no. You are not the type of black dude ever."
But you guys off air were explaining to me that we're talking about different types of large. I had a very good friend of mine, singer for a band who it doesn't matter.
You're talking about bedroom bitch.
Well,
Yeah, you was talking
so
about
when he made the,
documentary style big.
he made the argument to me. He was like, "Oh, you've never been with a big girl," and I'm like, because when you say big girl, my definition is probably clearly not your definition.
Yeah, you talking about chandelier shakers. We're not talking about that.
no. Yes.
We're speaking of just chubby, chunky.
Like if they get on top, their ass might burn on the light bulb.
no, what the fuck? Why are you fucking whales?
Like when you like when you're trying to fight, it's like reaching into a hamper looking for a sock. Like that. That's what I think of when
we're
you say
talking
big.
about like fucks with a t-shirt on. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what
one
I mean?
piece.
Yeah.
One piece.
Yeah, she can't swim with a 2-piece. If she does, she's brave.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily if her face is cute enough, it's not necessarily embarrassing to be out with her.
Yeah.
She's just not
Like a girl that could like bowl well.
But with a 15.
A girl that could bowl
Because I'm
in more than one way.
God, this makes me sound such an asshole.
fucking breathe. Man, no, fuck that. You got, bro, listen. If you got a type, be proud of the fuck. Like, my
I
wife
do.
is completely not my type.
I-
She just tolerates me. She is, no, fuck no. You are not it. I've grown to love parts of you that are beautiful, mostly inside. But that's not my type. You're supposed to have a type. It is fucked up for you to be like, oh, you're so selfish and shallow. Women are super shallow. They did a test on that shit on a show that's on Netflix. Women stop talking to a motherfucker based on occupation.
Right.
So
Look,
You can't get no more shallow than money.
I've seen them all go, but that I'm no more dad bods or
And
whatever.
women say on Tinder openly,
Yes.
6 foot and up.
Bro.
So get the fuck out of here when we being shallow. I don't want no bitch. Well, I gotta upgrade my car if I want to be with you. If I'm like, I want a convertible, she's like, I have too much me.
Well, in their defense, 6 foot does mean that you don't have to be in the shallow end. Ironically, stand up.
Fair enough, Rob. Fair enough.
The shallow end.
Yeah.
Fair enough,
So
but
you're
no,
not
I
do whatever
believe
you
in
want.
that, and I believe 100% of the dude being like, "Nah, this ain't my." I tell my wife constantly, "You are not my fucking type. You just got in early enough before I knew myself and I had confidence." But it's the fucking truth. If I'd had any confidence
'cause
in
you were
myself, I'd have my
9.
type because I was 8. So yeah. So
Point
I
is,
forgot
what
what I was
is the? Am I missing? Explain to me what I'm missing.
Okay, all right. Big girls love you no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? Like
They love hard, man.
They love phenomenal.
Yeah, because they're not going to run away.
All right, so I'll tell you this. I mean, I'll tell you, like, I got tested positive for COVID earlier in the quarantine, and I had to message all the girls I'd hooked up with recently.
Wait, how many people did you hook
how
up with
many
in
did you
those
hook up with in
14
quarantine?
days?
it's about 37 bitches.
No, it was about 4 girls.
But
4
in the
girls.
14 days,
4 different girls in the 14 days.
I mean, I messaged from the previous month just because, like, I don't know
Yeah.
when exactly I
you
was
knocked out
positive.
4 in a month during a quarantine.
Yeah,
I got tested positive at the very beginning of quarantine, so like I had some fucking
Okay.
you know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
So,
But wait, still that's not that hard. These bitches is lonely.
No,
four in a month. Think about it, that's less than 1 a week.
Yeah.
It's about 1 a week.
nobody. I was just.
And you get
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
positive. You like, I have COVID.
So-
Can I still come through?
Anyway, I mean, when I texted a hot girl or a better looking girl, you know what I mean? That like, hey, I got tested positive.
You did?
I want to point out the retraction there. He's like, well, I texted a hot. Okay, well, hotter than.
Well, like, I would be sounding like arrogant or whatever. Like, I'm fucking these fine ass, you know what I mean? But like,
Right.
you know, a good looking girl, they texted back like mad. Like, what the fuck did you do to me? You know what I mean? Like, how could you do this? You're an asshole and everything like that. And I was like, well, I'm trying to do the responsible
thing,
You know,
yeah.
that- message a chubby girl the same thing. Hey, I got tested positive. I want to let you know. They sent back like, oh my God, I'm just glad you're feeling okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna get tested too.
Yeah.
Like they
Want me to bring you a
just-
sandwich?
They're so loving and appreciative. They just make you feel good.
So
no
were
matter
they-
what.
were they-
They're confidence boosters.
But here's the question: Were they nice? Were they nice people before they grew large, or are they nice people after they got? Like I'm
They're
just
nice
confused.
because they're
I'm going to
large.
call you bullshit on this right now.
Which part?
I have met plenty of big girl who's a fucking bitch.
Do you remember the one? Do you remember the one that I got
know
in?
plenty.
In your age group?
Well, of all age groups throughout my life.
Well, your age group is most of the women that are big in your age group are bikers. So they have to be an asshole to fit in.
Do you remember?
I'm not saying your premise is flawed.
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying there's
You
exceptions.
have another perspective.
I have a far greater perspective.
I've seen some mean large. people.
large women.
No, that's a mean. We're just talking
and
about
I've
when they
seen
love.
some very nice skinny girls.
mean large women that you have been like hooked up with and like everything like that, and they're still fucking mean.
We're saying when they love.
I'm saying when
Yeah, I
they
don't
fuck
know.
with you.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. That's just mean big bitches in the world.
Yeah.
I mean that they have to be. A lot of them are on defense
Were they
because
were they mean before you took them to the Scottish Inn?
yeah.
tell me.
You mean before they ate a Scottish egg?
Were they
Yeah.
mean before they slammed the door at the America's Best Value,
Yeah.
or were they?
Yeah. Most big women
Were they
are
not?
mean.
Were they not happy that you spent $39.95 on them for
Yeah.
the evening?
Yeah.
If a big woman likes you, she
fucking likes you.
fucks with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big women are generally
I can't believe I have to say this, but I'm here in defense of skinny hot women.
I'm Rob only because like I physically have to be present
Uh-huh.
in for there to be engagement.
Not we,
And it's
we
not
keep
me,
saying
but
big women.
I know. I think we're over exaggerating.
And we're
like,
not talking about.
I'm not talking about
women
some-
that cover this table.
Some-
We're not saying that.
Yeah, some sort of.
There's a chubbiness to it. That's a like, jolly bitches. I don't even fucking know the right.
Like Mrs. Santa Claus.
Not even.
Give me somebody in film that is.
Well, there are none.
Nah.
Let's be honest.
All right, give me a supporting actress in a.
All my shit is black. But like Jill Scott is like perfect. It's like the perfect example of something like that.
I can't picture Jill Scott right now.
Goddamn.
Grady, give me one. Are we talking like Amy Schumer?
Yeah, because Amy's not fat. Amy's not fat to me. But y'all have a different.
Maybe like a. maybe like a.
Amy's not fat. See, I told him this. I don't know how.
Okay,
all right.
that we have the same definition
I got
of fat.
You one.
Yeah, that we're talking.
Maybe like an 80 Bryant on SNL. You know who I'm talking
I
about?
don't watch SNL. I haven't watched
I know
SNL.
80.
I know how you're talking.
80s, I don't know. 80s arms kind of make her fat.
Yeah.
See, because if you got too much arm meat, nigga, that can jump you over. You got no gut in the arm meat. You
know what it is, though?
This bitch
But
looks like,
she's got a cute face.
she look like she.
You know
that's what I
mean?
just was saying. If the
Yeah.
face is cute enough.
Who else is?
God.
Who
I
else
also
is-
don't know how to judge white women. I want one so bad. They're all beautiful.
I can help you out there.
Okay.
I just
all right.
need one
So-
analogy.
As long
One-
as you don't look downy.
So me
Downey.
and
Down syndrome.
Me
You
and
don't wanna
Trey were
push
having
this.
this conversation. I want to know what y'all think because my whole roster is pretty much mainly white women. A couple of Hispanic girls, mostly white women.
Right.
And I was wondering the reason why I haven't hooked up with more girls, black girls and everything like that, is because I'm a very self-deprecating person, both on stage and off stage. I shit on myself a lot and everything like that. And I think some white girls, they see the charm in that a little bit and kind of,
But everybody else sees you as a weak ass motherfucker.
yeah,
It's a confidence thing.
other women might be like, "Oh, he's like emasculate or whatever." Like
Right.
he's a bit- like you think that's what it is,
No.
but Trey had a different perspective.
Yeah,
My,
Emmett Till over here. What the fuck? What's your deal with
Okay,
the white women?
Jenny keeps saying Ashley Graham. I've got to Google Ashley Graham.
Ashley Graham's a good example. Fuck
I
yeah,
just
Jenny.
killed.
Rob, I forgot the reference. I'm like, why the fuck did you call me him? I'm like, okay, I get
white
it.
women.
Yeah, I was whistling.
That was a good one. Come on, that was a good one.
No, the real
Whoa!
reason is
Hopefully.
because-
Oh wait, that's pregnant Ashley Graham.
hilarious.
But also, okay. Well, look, here's the deal. When you say Ashley Graham and I Google it and this comes
the
up,
pregnant shit come up, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
maybe
but
maybe
that's
there's a
obviously-
pretty girl under.
Maybe there's a pretty girl underneath there,
Okay, Ashley Graham is
as in the pregnancy.
whatever. I'll look up real.
She's gonna have a
pictures
pretty
and
daughter.
I feel like I'm being such a fucking
You're not
asshole.
You're not. You don't.
But
You're not
I-
being an asshole. You're being honest.
No,
we
man.
just,
I don't. I mean,
superficial or whatever. But it's just I'm just
No, that's not. You what the fuck? You not supposed to like that shit if you don't like that shit.
okay.
Then that's fucked up to like force somebody into. That's why I'm married.
Oh.
So anyway,
let's take a shot together.
That's
Fuck.
no.
cheers
The real
to
reason Grady can't.
Hold on.
The real reason Grady can't pull outside of white is because he don't dress nice enough.
That's what I learned.
that is possible.
If he dressed better, he would pull. Yeah.
If you only had a purple suit.
a purple fucking suit.
I'm just gonna let it hang to it. Connect it. Cheers to you guys listening at home, and to you guys listening on the live
Yeah,
stream right
cheers,
now.
guys.
We encourage you to be part of everything we do. We have a Patreon account that you can be part of. We don't really give you anything but access to some stuff that we very rarely post on, but you will get all 800 back episodes. So that's probably the coolest part. They're set up in zip drives. You can just have them. We do some
That's
other cool
what's up.
stuff as well. We'll send you some. We always we'll do some random stuff for some top fans, and I think it's cool that Facebook has started to put those little badges so we can tell. Charita says Ashley Graham is not that big.
Hey,
You're
Slade,
right. Yes,
Don't you feel like Mexican women?
I like their
Wait,
desserts.
but don't they? But then they pretty much get the wrath of God as far as post birth body.
Oh,
That
they
after
get
birth
ravaged.
No, I beg.
Who
to
you
di-
think? Who you think?
It's not dude. There are there are Mexican women with 7 kids, and you would think they had none.
No, we said that, but generally speaking,
No. Every
when you-
Mexican girl I've ever been with has had a rock solid body and probably a couple
after
kids.
birth.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're finding them at.
Yo, is this a generational thing? But I feel like with women, me and you have complete opposite perspectives from Slade.
Yeah.
Well, also,
100%.
I think we're still fucking with the exact same generation, so simmer down. I am not anywhere
You're
near
not a
my age
millennial.
bracket in that regard.
Oh, he talking about fucking. Hell no. Still not the same. They got the mind frame of Generation X.
It's Generation XXL.
Yeah.
Right,
And let's just call this one a wrap right there.
Rob with the zinger.
We got to get out of here. I'll tell you a story about that in just a
Those
second.
are delicious. That's a good dessert.
He fucking woke up. Where were you? Whiskey Brothers, we got to go. Peace.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.